Welcome back to my life with plants. I'm Newman. Let's have a look at Dendrobium Hancockii. And finally, you can see there that it is starting to put out some new growth. To show it with my finger. So there's one right there. One. And one right there. It's two. Yep, there's a new. So it's finally coming to growth. There's a new bit there, right there. And there. And there and there. So it's happy where it is. Finally it's starting to grow. At last. Native of southern China. Hunan, China. All of these nobly types are all doing fine. They all grow well. I just wanted to show that because that's something new. Didn't grow at all last year. But now that it's got cooler environment, hanging under the trees, it's doing better. These Dendrobium chrysotoxum flowers are really pushing out now. This is the wet season, the monsoon. Here's another one. That's the third. This is probably going to be a new growth, not a flower. Now that I see. And that one is a flower. So we've got three so far. And there should be one at the back here somewhere. But I think that's a new growth. Or it could be a flower spike. So that is really taking off. It's really humid and cool. But when the sun does come out, it gets really unbearably hot. Today was just mainly cloudy. There was no sunshine. It was blocked out by the monsoonal weather. This one is Thrusiflorum, and I've been looking at it to see if it's got anything that looks like buds. There's no reason why it should not flower, because I gave it a good feed. Alright. This one's still coming away really nicely. It's the Dendrobium Hancockii. Did I say that right? No. It's a Dendrobium. So what do I? Lodigiceo, sorry. And this is the main plant. And look at that. This bud is almost open. It's 1, 2, 3, and 3 buds. 4. One around here. It's hard to see it. It's hiding around here. There's another one. 4. 4 is better than nothing. So what this plant has to do is just put out a lot of more growth, that's all. So that next year it's able to grow, and actually you can see a new stem coming out there. It's kept moist all the time now during this weather. Just checking if I got mosquitoes annoying me. Nope. Right. The active growing season for the native orchids. And I'm always looking at this to see how much growth it's putting out. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that, all these roots coming out. Great. Got a bit of dye back there. just come off. It's normal to lose a few bits, but you can see here all those keikis are actually growing up onto the mount. So nobly type. I haven't had any flowers on it, but I will next year for sure, because it's well fertilized. You can see its bag of fertilizer there. So it's going to get plenty of food, so it can put out a lot of growth. And wow, look at that. Look how many new canes are coming out. And this is really putting out some growth now. Some of that one. One's Vanda falcata. His roots are starting to peek out and hopefully wrapping around the tree. There's another mounted one on the tree. This is my favorite. My favorite nobly type. It has the very dark maroony, well, dark maroon purple. Is that right? Or the white. It's amazing. Love it. Alright, what else do we have? See this? This is a ground orchid. Just coming up now out of the lawn. They're neat. Little tiny ground orchids. They actually grow like a spiral. I just want to have another look at this because this is booming. Look at the blooms. I can smell it from here. I can smell coconut heaven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a happy orchid. Very happy. Look how happy that is. Wow. It loves being under here, and it loves all this water. All this water it's been getting. This Maxillaria tenuifolia absolutely loves these conditions. Loves it. Plenty of rainwater underneath this conifer. I've showed it many times, but that is now in full bloom. So that's the greatest time to see it. And what else can I show without getting wet? I can manage to come over here. See how this nobly type's doing. Yeah, look at those roots coming out. Wow. This branch crossing over here. Just move it under. Does that work? Yep, that works. And these ones from last year, they didn't drop their leaves at all, even through the winter. They're still managing to grow. Good. I just hope that it produces a whole lot more growth so I can grab onto its mount. Something just buzzed past me and it sounded pretty big. What else can we show you while we're out here? Every day is a lot of growth during the monsoon season. This lake house has been putting out the great growth. It's getting faster. And I'm real happy with this anosmum type, because finally it's putting out a lot of growth there. It's great. I'm going to have a nice profusion of flowers next year. It's so moist that the slugs and the slaters are out in full force, running around. They're not able to get up here. They can't climb this fence, it's too slippery. But you never know, one or two might make it up here. This is Dockrella linguiforme. Starting to get more water. If that doesn't make it go into a growth spurt, nothing will. I'm always looking at my Brassivola nodosa, and it's got that what do you call it? This pigment is coming out because it's getting maximum light. It's not a disease, but it's just the pigment coming out to protect the plant from excess stress from sun. So this is just a very, very afternoon acanthocyanin pigment. Is that what it's called? Acanthocyanin. So it's starting to get that, but that is like late afternoon. Late afternoon direct. It shouldn't hurt it, okay? Should be fine with that. You can actually see in there, right there is a new growth coming out. Because all this extra water from the monsoon is just going to make them get really active. You can see these are getting longer and longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's probably another one around the back there. That's little stars. And it's well fertilized. You can still see it in there, breaking down for the plant and the roots. You know what, this has been my only first experience of mounting, so if I had done it again, I would have cut more roots off so I can get that closer to the mount, but this will be fine. It will eventually mount on. You can see those roots are making their way there. And you can see a sluggy, he made it up there. Ping! Got rid of him. Slug action. Sluggy, pillbug, and slater are out. What are they going to feast on? Hopefully they're not going to feast on an orchid. This is Denema polybourbon. It's looking excellent. Look at that lovely moss growing in there. This thing is moist all the time. I don't think it ever dries out. So now I'm convinced that it loves it moist all the time. It's all there right in front of my eyes. There's no doubt about it. So it loves it here. I'm still peering at this one here, which is the Leptotes bicolor. Hopefully this one's going to pour out a whole lot more growth. You can see the new growth there. I'm always showing this, but I got to do regular updates to see how things are progressing. This is just a Dendrobium nobile type that's refusing to grow, but there's no reason why it shouldn't. After all this rain, water, and it has a bag of fertilizer, there's no reason why it shouldn't burst into some kind of growth. The funny thing is with Lycast is that this plant only ever has 3 bulbs, and every time it puts out a new growth, it'll lose 1. Seems to be its habit. And I failed with the flowering, so I've got to do better next time with that. This is my hibiscus. It is absolutely going nuts now. Look at the size of that leaf. This is a hosta. It's a native plant of Japan. They look awesome, right? Massive thing. Neat. And this Cypripodium, finally can say its name correctly. Let's see. Are you sending up any new growth, or is it all underground? You can see there that it's got some liverworts, which are these. I love liverworts. Lovely, nice and moist there. It's a nice happy plant. It's probably busy growing underground. A lot of new reserves, a lot of new root system, and a lot of new rhizomes. That's what I wanted to say. Alright, gotta have a look in here because the slugs are, some of them are Tarzan and they can climb. Tarzan slugs. And it's all over. It was so quick. From my Phaeus flavus. This is a piece of Daneba polybourbon. This is a another Sologeny fimbriata, which is starting to do really good because of the humidity. This is another Axillaria, variabilis, very dwarf species. So it's happy. It's going to put out some new growth too. It's very hard to show you this plant because it's hanging inside there. But it does have a lot of nice new bulbs and everything. And this one is, this is the only one I have of Porpax albiform. Just rooting onto the mound, so everything is goody goody goody. I want to make the plant bigger and healthier, and this is Sologeny intermedia, which you can see how moist it is in there. It's so moist. Got a fern popping up too. Might be a maiden here. This thing just loves moisture. Being moist all the time. It's got plenty of drainage holes in it. So it's just fully saturated but with moisture, but not waterlogged. Okay, you can't get to that point, but it can be very, very moist because it's in the sphagnum moss. And yes, a lot of orchids love sphagnum moss. They do. Some don't. But the ones these particular ones do. These Sologenies. Like always, I better put the tag on because I will forget. Tomorrow is forecast for some sunshine, so it is gonna get humid. Very humid. I think that about does it for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing those updates on the orchids in this tropical monsoonal weather. And we'll catch you again next time. You can have a little peek at this one. See how this one's got. It's hard to get in there. It's got orchids everywhere. Orchids everywhere. Alright. Yeah. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.